All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night 7. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camps.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. All right, so the tension is palpable. Both fighters have graced the octagon ready to go here at the famed Honda Center in the Big A, Anaheim, California. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round 1, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power in both hands. But at times his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will, but this division, unlike a lot of others, has mostly wrestlers and grapplers in that top 10. And you gotta think Jack Della Maddalena has shored up that part of his game, knowing that most of these combatants are gonna try to take him down.
Oh, nice uppercut there.
Oh, and there's another uppercut. DC, he's got a pretty good uppercut. I'm not sure it's as good as his, but pretty good.
It's not as good as this guy's, because this guy can throw it on both sides, and he throws it with the same amount of power to the body and to the head. He's very, very good at throwing uppercuts.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice jab there to the body by Muhammad.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Takedown defense holds up. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch. He's trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. beautiful level change. Make him think you're going lower, then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Take your time, relax, breathe.
He passed the half guard. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Nice straight punch. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs. Lands a quick jab. Big double leg level change.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, man, take a seat. You cannot let him keep tearing off on your body. You've got to protect that body. Keep your elbows in tight. Stay focused.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, you know the book on this. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to feel everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight. Oh! He's in a lot of trouble now. Now he's back up.
3 minutes to go in round 2. All right, there it is. He stuffs yet another takedown. And not a bad attempt by the wrestler, but he hasn't realized any success with his takedown game thus far.
No, you know, sometimes, John, it's not enough. You can beat the guy to the position. The guy is just well-versed enough. Guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Let's go. There's a punch now. Wrist control.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Muhammad's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Making all these shots count. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike lands. Final seconds here of round 2. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Muhammad gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Muhammad's in half guard. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
3 minutes to go in round 3.
Posture and punch, posture and punch.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
Working out Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Let's go.
He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he pulled high elbow guillotine.
Ooh, that submission looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Massive shot from the top.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
In the half guard.
Final seconds of round 3. Muhammad's going for a choke here. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaped. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, this could be a factor. That left eye starting to close up. Double leg. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Belal Muhammad. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Beautiful.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Muhammad.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. He passes the half.
All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat. You got to pass. It's tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. 20 seconds left. Muhammad's in half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
Nice. Nice little short uppercut there.
Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fight. So, for him to secure that knockdown early, he has to feel good going forward.
Well, his uppercut has been borderline lethal here tonight. You start to wonder just how many more of that shot his opponent...
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
All right, hammer fist here by Muhammad.
Great ground and pound by this man. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for it. Oh, nice.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys... Oh! And there it is!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by